I'd say that the biggest trend is a switch to handheld content. I think on your mobile phone, moving away again, even from when I was, studying university and had no idea about this. If you were
Right.
to ask me, I would have thought, oh, if I was to be in a sports media industry with content, it would be stood in a live studio or creating long documentaries
Right.
or there with, a big heavy camera filming someone telling them what to do. And the changes are coming through apps that you wouldn't necessarily expect. That TikTok's a massive one as well.
Right.
That is, if I think about football news, think about the OneFootball app, for example, or you go to Twitter and get your news. You wouldn't necessarily think TikTok, but there's a whole community on there sharing football insights, sharing football stories, sharing football opinions, and definitely the handheld information and the handheld even content creation is something that's going to be absolutely massive.
Right.
More in the case because it gives you a presence, going back to what we spoke about before, about engaging with the community and conversations. That kind of content is how you get yourself heard. It's how you stand out. It's how you engage with people on such a quick basis. And I think this is one of the things that we found as well, is that it's about the speed in such a quickly changing industry. Things happen like that. News breaks. Goals are scored, matches happen, right? Every 2 or 3 days. There is such a constantly changing landscape in football that the handheld content goes hand in hand with that. And, the platforms are putting a lot of effort into stuff like stories, the length of their videos, how accessible they are, how easy it is to share all of the content that's out there. So I think definitely moving forward, with the stuff that mobile phones can do these days, and presumably only going to get better as well, better cameras, better microphones, better software. That's definitely where the next generation of content is going to be.
You essentially just don't need a camera anymore at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm amazed at what my camera can do, and I know I definitely don't use it to its full abilities on my phone.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I think it's interesting too. I mean, like, there's become like a big shift